Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video is called Separate Your Home from the Competition. Homeowners, it is important to choose the right time to sell if you want to be able to move into another property on your projected timeline. That means putting your home up for sale and things are done the first time that will get your property sold. This video would include one, understanding your local market, two, identify similar homes to your on the market, three, choosing the right time to sell. One, understanding your local market. Have you listened to the news lately and they have mentioned whether it's a seller's market or a buyer's market? What's the difference is a seller's market usually get what they ask for in the selling price of their home. And the buyer's market is when the buyers have more control and you as a seller may not get what you have asked for. Yes, the big picture is that there must be a negotiation between buyer and seller. However, it is best that you, the seller, review the recent sales and not just the asking price for your home. I am saying your listing price for your home you want to sell may not be what the buyers may offer. The buyers may offer something less. The final sales price is what you actually receive at closing. Hopefully, after your market analysis is completed, your property should sell for what the home may appraise for from the appraisal company. Two, identify similar homes to yours on the market. This is more in the neighborhood of similarities to your property. One major thing you could do if you have access to the internet is to check your county assessor's website. You should get what it says about your property first. This will enable you to have a starting point as you check the other homes in the area. Google Maps can assist you with the street names. This option of the street names will let you quickly review properties that have sold within a few blocks of your property. As you review the streets and find what have sold, hopefully some will have the same features your home has. For example, if the home backs up to parks or major highways and your home doesn't, you can remove them from your list when it comes to comparables. Other things that affect the pricing of your home are the closeness to public transportation, shopping centers, schools, and nearby recreational parks and beaches. Three, choosing the right time to sell. Depending on when you decide to sell your property, you need to know what months may enable you to sell quickly or maybe not at all. Also, depending on the areas or states, the weather produces a buyer's marketplace. Take time out to make decisions and make the repairs to enable you as a seller to meet the peaks so that after the home is prepared, it will sell quickly. You may not realize that many home sales are during the months of May, June, and July because a lot of the younger kids are moving from grade school to high school. Parents do not want their children to have to commute long distances. The slowest months of the year are October through December, which contains the biggest holidays, and people are not willing to have people walking through their homes. Just a little about me. I'm a person who enjoys food. However, cherry cheesecake is one of my favorite foods. Just to let you know, I am not a real estate agent, accountant, lawyer, or loan officer. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments below. The rest of the video will highlight 4. Minor home repairs. 5. Set the right price. 6. Negotiating the best offer, not just the highest offer. Number 4. Minor home repairs. Are you aware that your home may need to work prior to the sale? If you are living there and you know your home needs some repairs, A great thing to do is to have your home inspection prior to putting your home up for sale and start repairing the things that you know you as a homeowner will ask the seller to repair. Or you can wait until a contract is in place to negotiate with the buyers by either fixing the problems or lowering the costs they will have to spend to get into the home. For example, if the repairs cost $10,000, then negotiate with the buyer and lower the cost of the sale by $10,000. This will help if you do not have the money in your pocket to perform the repairs. Depending on how long you have lived in your home, the home could be outdated. Usually, people live in homes and do not make any changes until they are forced to, when they are either want to sell or more because they cannot afford the upkeep of the property. In an outdated property, the sales price offered might reflect the serious updates that are required to bring it up to date. Try to get enough from the sale that will enable you to walk away with some money to enable you to move. When you decide that you are ready to make a move, a seasoned realtor will know what it will take to bring your property value up so that you can walk away with some cash. Realtors can provide you with some direction on what needs to be updated now to enable the property to be sold. Realtors can also guide you on what improvement would maximize the value of your home so you could walk away with some funds in your pocket or at least get that loan that is owed on a property paid off if the house is no longer underwater. Number 5, set the right price. When you prepare to think about the price you want to sell your home, listening to the real estate agent is very important. Real estate agent will give you the numbers on the lowest and highest amount buyers are willing to take a chance on purchasing your property. The main thing you as a seller need to do is to sit down and write down what is needed to go to closing. Then what other funds are needed to complete your projected needs for the use of the planned funds received from the sale of your home. Ask yourself, what is important? If your price is too high, you may alert the buyers your house is not what they want to review. In another case, if the property is priced too low compared to the other properties, the buyers might think you have unseen problems within the home. Number 6, negotiating the best offer, not just the highest offer. This also includes only looking at the highest price offers that are submitted to you for sale of the property while you're sitting there, jumping for joy at the price. You need to stop and read the fine print. The fine print is contingencies. Contingencies are conditions that must be satisfied or met by the buyers to close on the sale of the property. In all real estate transactions, there are contingencies that protect the buyer's interests, mainly within the transaction. The buyers are looking at the home inspection and financing contingencies that will assist them in closing the property. These two important contingencies impact the timeline of when the closing will happen or if it does not happen. For example, if you did not do any repairs, now is the time that the buyer may request the repairs be done. This could add additional time on when you may get to closing because of what they may ask you as a seller to do and if you agree or disagree on making the repairs. If you decide not to make the repairs after you receive an estimate of the cost, you, the seller, can communicate with the buyer and see if they will let you, the seller, reduce the price of the sale of the property so that the buyers could make the repairs themselves. This negotiation can change the time you may go to closing on the property also. So the highest price is not always the best price. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.